You guys like the intro? How is it on Twitch now? Is it better? Welcome to part 9. We need to grind science. We grind it out for science. Yeah? No? The Yakograd one is a good one?
In the tundra where the chill gives birth, rises a beacon of unmeasured worth. Yakograd stands with its banner so bold, a land of a story that's yet to be told. Oh, Yakograd, we raise our cheers through icy winds.
No?
All
right. This one? It's streaming live today.
Building dreams its own way. Raka starts the plan. He's creating a new land.
Thank you, Perry.
Cliffs and streams, they tune in fast. Communist republics from the past. He will rise to lead the way. Raka on every day. Greatest ever, he's the man. EJ got
EJ.
the winning plan. He will prevail, he will succeed. Raka stands the creed. Followers shout with all their might. EJ's vision
Low key banger. It's pretty good. EJ. You're listening to Thunderstruck right now. That's a good song. How dare you say low key? All right. this is a good song that you're not expecting to be a good song, but it is a good song.
Greatest ever, he's the man. AJ's got the winning plan. He will prevail, he will succeed. Laka stands the creed.
Here, hold up. Stop for a second.
Monitors hum with
Well, alright, we got this.
AJ's bringing dark to bright.
In the chat, they bring their cheers. Stan is here.
It's near. There's creed. It's near. Laka stands the creed.
That's a good one. I think, is it this one? It is this one.
In a desert land so grand.
All right. We need to go to Minmus again. We need to unlock this, and we need to unlock those. We need Separatrons for a better launch escape system. That's really important.
Discovery. No
Debbie!
problem.
44-month resub, thank you. All right, we could listen to this all night. Let's just get back into the instrumental playlists. Okay, tunage is up. All right, so we're gonna need propulsion systems. We need precise propulsion, and we need high power electrics. That's what I want to finish the capsule out. Yeah, that's what we're gonna need. You can always check the archives if there's anything left at Minmus. There is. We need 500 science. So 300 plus 250, so 550 science. We got 40 of it here. But we're gonna need some stuff. Where are the archives at? Message, for the archives. Yeah, here we go. Now, oh. Huh. Oh, okay. I see how this is all working. You haven't gotten a crew report flying over Kerbin Shores. That's an easy one. Yeah, I guess not. Looks like we got all the EVA reports. We're missing a lot of mystery. Why are we missing so much mystery goo? You know what? Don't answer that. Look at all the science that we're missing out on, right? This is... Resets instead of collections due to no scientists? Oh, I did them with scientists, dude. How's the world of KSP? You need to collect multiple times, Jim? Oh. Now, is this... Oh, no, Minmus. All right. 32 science reports found out of a total of 250 on Minmus? Does this show what you don't have? I forgot this menu existed. Takes like 4 collections to get all the science on the mystery goo, material study, gravioli, and the magnetometer. I mean, how much science are we leaving on the table here? Now, like, some of this stuff isn't too bad, but like this all marginally adds up. The question is it worth our time? Wait, there's 250 surface, there's 250 surface sample reports on Kerbin? That's just Kerbin? Or is that total? Like if we go to Eve. Oh. Doesn't show you everything you could get, just what you started. Material study, dude. Look at all the science we left on the table here. Wow. Dude, I could have sworn we did that with the lizard. We did that. Did we not do that? They are all 0.01, that means. Oh, current value. Over here. Okay, I get it. Oh, these are... So this one, material study will high over Kerbin, 0.56, science 1103. I don't understand. I give up. What was the song you played in the intro? It's called Accordion Inferno. It's AI generated. All Systems and I made that song. Well, it was mostly All Systems. I just played it. Oh, the data is what can be used in the lab. And does this science represent the total science value or the science that could be like that we're missing out on? Because it looks like this is the science that we're missing out on. That's with surface samples. It was never supposed to be popular, sorry. Crew report over shore. It's what you've collected. Yeah, I didn't know this screen existed, dudes. Nothing. I don't know. Should we just go do another Minmus offer? Look at all the look at the mystery goo. Huh. See how much you can get from another lizard run? Sure. Anything for the sun? Yeah, there was some stuff. All right. Let's make sure we got Bob in here. All right. So, oh, there is some. 0.2, Is there a soil sample here?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Huh. Agamidi, 74 months. Thank you. All right, so we got the runway. All right, let's go down here on the grass. From Curvin Shores. So, surface sample. Yeah. EVA report. Now the YouTube side is buffering a lot. Anything else? Whoa. Matt study from the SBA? We never did it? Really? How much science did I leave on the table here? Take surface sample. EVA report. Dude, I swear we did this before. Each upgrade matters. No, I haven't upgraded the SPH. Buffering still. Complex samples don't get all the science with one sample. Oh. Seems like both platforms are having issues. My connection is fine. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, still some science left on the table. Whoa. I mean, I don't think we're getting 500 science from this, but there's still a good amount here. The lizard looks like a HE-162 without wings, with the name of which was Salamander. You found the answer for the Blue Origin pad, but I don't know if it's right. Yeah. Yeah, Trenton, for sure. He's not wrong. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, YouTube is telling me that it's nice and stable now. Why'd you recycle all of those? They weren't, it was the same experiments as before. There's just administration. It's one biome, dude. Apologies if I'm giving too much info. No. No, not at all, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. The more, just like science, more data, the better. Okay, we gotta get the flagpole. I'm coming in kind of late. What kind of settings mods in this career? It's just a bunch of visual mods. They popped it up in chat. Weather guy did. Tell me the horn for this vehicle is the lizard hitting the lizard button. Sure. The flagpole is its own biome. Yeah, other than a couple of visual mods here and there and Kerbal constructs, Yeah, we're basically a garden variety career mode, just to have some fun. Missing one mod, it's the Vapor Cone mod. According to chat ARJ, I'm missing a lot of mods. Jeez. What kind of crew capsule are we grinding for? A Defiant, it's not necessarily a crew capsule. I need a couple of parts for said crew capsule. Have you ever tried playing with real solar system in KSP before? Not on stream, no. RSS doesn't... Real solar system doesn't do anything for me, guys. If that makes any sense. Just doesn't really do much. It doesn't do anything for me. I think it's less streamable. If that makes any sense. RP1 is cool. Yeah, that's cool. I know the guys that made that. At least I think. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. Pretty good time. I like that Herbal really, like the way KSP is set up with the stock, with like stock building, stock solar system and stuff, it really makes it, I already spend a lot of time sitting here designing vehicles. If it was RSSRO, it would be even worse. It just takes longer to convey the exact same content. You know what I mean? Like, playing stock KSP with stock solar system, it really, it's good enough to get the point across to you, so you could use it as a damn good teaching tool, right? but it's not like super high fidelity simulation. It's good enough. It's good. That's why I like it. That's why I never kind of strayed away from playing stock. Not that I can't play RSSRO. Like it's not that I can't do that. That's I could do it. I just don't. Yeah, I like what we got going here. This is fun for me. I mean, I hope you guys are having. Out of curiosity, will workers start up again when you die in the MSC save? We could bring workers and resources back in for after hours. Like 4 people have asked me to play it today, dude. With you being the 4th, that's... I mean, message received, I guess. It's weird that people will just randomly ask for workers, like, all at once. Nobody's asked me if I was gonna play workers. Like, I've probably been asked, like, maybe 4 times in the past month, but there was 4 times today. Why am I always the 4th? I don't know! I did play the music. It was before that, John. It was, during Space News. I kind of stopped doing workers, guys, because Early Start came out, and I already was in the middle of doing a Republic, and I was like, do we finish the Republic, or do we play Early Start? I don't know. But then people were telling me that Early Start was kind of buggy, so... They're working on adding horses to Early Start? What? People have been asking to play Hearts of Iron again too. Maybe we'll belt some of these games in for after hours next week. Moondoggy, you're the 5th to ask for workers. Took you 3 years to get this far. Workers is hardcore, man. That's a really difficult game. That's why I like it. Jeez. Really, all this science is left on the table. Unbelievable. I thought I did all of it. Unless, like, there's, like, a maximum science capacity that you can get from these things. Maybe workers is what people crave in the cooler one. Have you seen the game Subway Builder? Yes. I am afraid of that game, Barrelicious. You know exactly why. I was afraid of Subway Builder in the same way that I was afraid of Satisfactory when we first saw the trailer for that. One to one. That's Dodgers Philly. Moist 1-1. Going into the 10th. Oh man, there's some good baseball being played. Yeah, I remember Star Trucker. That game was pretty fun. It's pretty cool. Not like incredibly realistic, but it was still fun. How in depth is Subway Builder? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, Cake, but it looks like it could be distracting. There wasn't any last night. Oh yeah? Tell me more, David. The Bruins won last night. Yeah, we're undefeated this year. Pretty cool. You know? Eagles 10, Giants 13. Thing has no reverse. You gotta. You ever play EVE Online? No, Drew. I avoided playing Space Meth Simulator. The Avalanche are undefeated as well. Yeah, we've only played one game, Chris. Yeah. What game does EJ really want to play? Kerbal? We're playing KSP. I do want to try Subway Simulator. And I would have no problem playing Workers either. That's fine. Whatever. We play Workers. That's cool. What part are you missing and need to hunt science for? We need 550 science to unlock all the parts that we need. Long story short, next we need solar panels. I need solar panels and separatrons to really get the capsule where I want it to be. Separatrons are needed because we need a better launch escape system. I'm not happy with the flight time of the launch escape system that's in game. And in order to do that, I need to unlock mini propulsion. So mini propulsion is 60. The separatrons are 160, and then the solar panels is 300. I need 550 science. I have 40 right now. 90, yeah. Sorry. You're right. And I noticed that we left a lot of science on the table here, apparently. Done for the day. See you on Flame Trench tomorrow. All right, Drew. I'll see you there. Are the solar panels really that important to progress, though? Not necessarily. I mean, yeah, that's the next thing to get more scientific stuff, but. What, puppy? All right, I think that's everything. Let's recover here and see what's up. How much science did we just leave out on the table there? No, nice. 130 science. Wow. Okay. Have you done the flagpole and the water tanks? They're not there. It's the other version of the pad. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, see? Seismic scan from mission control. We could still do more. Seismic scan from the grasslands. From the cove. Yeah, see, this is much nicer. It says 280. Oh. Well, what happens if we do this? Huh. SpaceX gonna catch the booster on Monday. Nope. In fact, they removed from the chopsticks. They removed the dampers to for booster catching. The second tower can't catch a booster right now. Can't catch anything right now. Make sure Bob is aboard. Desert Airfield. Or as we used to call it in other saves, we called it Jebwards. Jebwards Air Force Base. I forgot that I put all this out here. Just saw from an O's fan, condolences on Greenwell. Yeah, Mike Greenwell passed away. That sucks. What are you gonna do, dude? Is the desert launch site based off of Baikonur? I don't know. I really like baseball. I'm really into it right now, Perry. Even after my team got eliminated, dude, I still want to watch baseball. That doesn't happen a lot in sports with me. Like if the Patriots make it to the playoffs, I know, funny joke. If they make it to the playoffs, if they don't win, I usually don't care. Like, I don't bother watching the Super Bowl, or I'll just kind of get the highlights or whatever. The Habs are destroying the Red Wings. O's had a crud season, but watching the Yanks drop was worth it. I don't think the Yankees realize how many people wanted them to lose. I don't think they realize how many people wanted them to lose. Maybe they do. I don't know. All right. Do you watch hockey? Yeah, of course. All right, there we go. I got my small tanks there. I wanted the small tank, and the spark and the ant engine could be useful, if employed correctly. Yeah, especially on Minmus. You use it to make a pretty awesome little Minmus lander. Now they're not the most efficient engines around, but 315 second specific impulse, 2 kilonewtons of thrust, and the motor weighs 20 kilos. That's pretty good. That's, yeah, really, really light. On Minmus, that's great. Yeah. Perfect probe engines. Yeah, there you go. Just needed to shut the fan off. It's actually really cold in here. The temperature dropped yesterday. All right, so 120 science. We just need, what, 38 more? 38 more there. And then, yeah, we want to unlock this. I want those circular solar panels. Now, we don't necessarily need that. It's more about getting the, separatrons. Sure did. It's going to drop a lot more overnight. Oh. Weather guy, give it to me straight. Are we going to go below freezing at all, or are we talking like 40 degrees, 50 degrees? What are we talking about here? Frost advisory in Pittsburgh. Ah, crap. I haven't taken any of my garden hoses away or drained any of the freaking hose pipes. Crap. I was south of you and saw mid 40s. Okay, all right. As long as they're not getting below freezing, dude, I don't need any of my pipes to burst. And I'm talking like the garden hose spigots. I burst one 2 winters ago. It was a pain in the butt to fix. I don't think I ever told you guys about that. So we only need 38 science, huh? Let's go over into our archives. Let's see if do we have 38 science here? There's a lot of mystery goo here left on the table there. I don't think there's 38 science though. You can't just leave your goo on the table. Sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. Material study is the science junior, is it not? It's showing what you've discovered. It also shows what's hidden right there, but it doesn't say here what's hidden. Or can we... Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, I'm not in the freeze warning. I'm in the frost advisory, which is good. One of the benefits of living near the ocean. Silver lining, no more heat stroke in the shop this year. Yep. Rarest, you just saw that Tim Dodd is working with the Space Force making a video about the different launch ranges and how they operate them. That's cool. You could see the mid-30s tonight. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, I gotta... Until low wouldn't be by much. Alright, I gotta winterize the house this weekend. Yeah, and there goes my whole weekend. Or at least one of the days of the weekend. This is fine. And it's gonna rain Sunday and Monday. Well, yep. This is how quickly my weekends go. This is how quickly this happens. Wanted to relax. Nope. No weekend for you. Dude, I can't, like, you know I get I take Saturday, Sunday off, right? And I work, basically Monday through Friday, right? You'd think that would rule, but like probably 60% of the time, guys, my weekend just gets zapped up by stuff like this, dude. That's owning a house, man. That's what happens. I'm not complaining by any means. It's just, yeah, I don't get a lot of downtime nowadays. Like, let me put it to you like this. I watch, you guys know I like a lot of car YouTubers. I haven't watched any this week. Like, any. I haven't sat down and watched a video on anything. Cars, space, nothing. I haven't watched anything. You know how I always say, like, I read about stuff when I'm not streaming. I read about space flight stuff. Haven't done it once this week. And that's not really a good thing, but yeah, the fusion became, the car became pretty high priority pretty fast. It's kind of a weird question. Do you have any heavy duty blankets? If so, toss those over your pipes. The house is fine, Clayton. I'm worried about the spigots. My backyard is still configured for summer. You gotta clean it up. You gotta take down everything. You gotta put the grill away, clean the grill, put it away. I gotta empty all my planters with dead plants in them. No, there's no way my tomato plant's surviving tonight. And oh crap, Monday is the Starship launch. Oh no. I'm screwed. No, I'm doing the Starbase stakeout stream, so I'm gonna be here. I'm doing the Starbase stakeout stream for NSF, or at least parts of it. I don't know what parts just yet. And then we switch over and pick up coverage here on my end. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, my weekend's hosed completely. It's host bibbed. It is host bibbed. So why is this thing telling me, guys, if I just did... Oh, look at all this. A surface sample from the Cove launch site? All right. What about solar science? I don't think my tracking station will go all the way out there, but it only does it for a second. Like, we can't go very far. In terms of like dipping in and out, I mean, Bob. All right, Cove. Isn't that all for lab science? Muffin, I don't know. I forgot the science archive menu existed until about an hour ago. So, banana? That did not go as planned. Can we, like, hold on. Ah, observe mystery goo. Hey. We lost the science junior. We've been to the other discoverable launch sites. Yes. All of them? No. No. I mean, we got some of them. Huh. There's Cove. There's Woomera. There's Desert. We haven't been to Woomera. We can do that. This should help, I hope. Help with what? Oh, the faucet covers. Yeah. I just drain them, Clayton. I drain them out, and then I take my air compressor and shoot them in there and just blow all the water out. That usually works pretty good. Dude, we might be able to get that 160. If we can get the Separatrons tonight, that'd be huge. Here, let's not go off the side of this. We figured out that that's not a great idea. Has EDA sent any Kerbals into space yet? No. No, I'm grinding science so I can get the crew capsule to do that, because we have 4 Kerbals up there that we gotta rescue. No, I'm not using that mod, Toasty. This is a bone stock. In terms of the career mode rules, it's bone stock. I just have a bunch of visual mods, and then I have Kerbal constructs. 17 science. Mystery goo. How long do the rescue contracts take to expire? Long time. Don't worry about it. Surface sample from desert airfield and desert launch site. Okay. I'm grinding. I have the 3-man capsule. I designed it, but I need a couple more pieces before I Kerbal rate it. I'll show you the capsule we're working on. Have we discovered the desert airfield? Discovering airfield screen was not, that's not, we're not mission mode, it's just career mode, dude. Soon, though. Alright, it said that I could do another surface sample from here. Huh. It just did this. Did I not? It's just the tail. We don't need that. I guess you have to do stuff multiple times. If I were to go to my bank and ask for a loan to start a rocket company, how much do you think you should ask for? Depends on what you're doing, Ponzister. Yeah, I don't have the stock moon launch site, no. Only 9 more science. 9 more science, dudes, and we got this under control. We're just... I can't believe this. Mystery goo? When gathering data, you could store experiments in the box and the cockpit. That way you can bring home 2 copies of the same experiment in one trip. Okay? Saturday, John. A surface sample from Woomera. Moonman Miss, this is going to be a bridge episode that's going to get us there, dude. He wanted a surface. It says I need more surface samples from Woomera? Yeah, JDG, I finished the car, dude. I finished the Fusion. What I mean finished it? I mean, it runs and it drives. Dude, I had that thing in pieces this morning. Yeah, but I managed to jump back in here for space news. And yeah, I moved Kerbal to after hours so we could still have some fun. Yeah, I got it. She's good, man. I mean, it's about as happy as a car with 46,000 miles is going to be. There might be something funky going on with the PCV valve. But other than that, yeah, everything's fine. Dude, I busted face on that damn thing, man. Most experiments require 6 full recoveries to get 99.7% of the science. Really, John, how did I not know this? I don't understand how I didn't know that. Surface sample from grasslands. Okay. Ever get all the science on these screens? Never done that, JDG. Yeah, no, not even close. Let's go for the low-hanging fruit. Island airfield, grasslands. That'll give us 3 more science. Desert airfield, okay. Are we not getting the full yield of science because Bob isn't like has no stars? Is that what's going on here? No, Lemon, you're not being annoying at all. Never get full yield the first time. Interesting. How did I not know that? I feel like I should know that. That you get diminishing returns on science. I probably should have known that. That's probably, I was like, what the hell, man? I already did all this. No, sometimes you got to go do the experiment 3 or 4 times, which does make sense. That's why manned missions are so important, so the scientists can reset the experiments and stuff. Yeah. I only have like 14,000 hours in the game. Yeah, it's no problem. You ever get what the machines are that give you passive science? The ALSEP experiments, the surface experiments package. Really? It's freaking Jeb. Jeb, how'd you sneak in here? Oh, he got full yield for that experiment. Whatever. I should almost be able to unlock the Separatrons here. How many of those 14K were spent in Sandbox? Yeah, I'd say, Muffin, out of like my total Kerbal hours, I probably have less than 500 playing a career mode save. The vast majority has been done in Sandbox mode, making cool stuff. Dodgers eliminated the Phillies. We need 2.7 more science. Administration, Kerbin Grasslands. If we send the lizard to the cove and just drive off. We can get the grasslands biome real fast. Not a real KSP streamer until at least at 45K. It's, yeah. Not enough money to fly to Minmus again? No, RJ, I didn't realize that there was diminishing returns. You're not going to get the full scientific yield. I never knew that. And you know, I know someone has told me this. Wait, why don't I have brakes? Something is very wrong here. I don't have any brakes. Even though I do have brakes, and I can't steer either. Saltwater fried the systems. Lack of comms? There's a Kerbal in it, dude. That shouldn't make a difference. 1.9. I need 0.8 more science, dude. To unlock this so I can get the Sepratron so we can make our launch escape system. Rescue Joe? Oh, man. That's a special named Kerbal. Joe Kerman. Expires in 1 day. Balls. How are we gonna get him? We can... I can't take the mission. How much is it to upgrade mission control? 564. We have 465. Drop Explore Kerbin? That's Rendezvous. 2 vessels. Yeah, I don't have brakes. Again, same thing. And I can't steer the wheels either. Like the keyboard isn't working. That's not great. The joystick works. WASD, Q, and E work, yeah. Check input logs. Yeah. That was weird, man. Thank you, ARJ. That should be enough. Play golf with Kerbals? I don't think I can right now. What does this device do? It collects science. Yes, 160. Perfect. And bingo. There we go. Give me the Sephirotrons. Most excellent. And then give me the stratified. Okay, cool. All right. Let me show you the capsule that I'm working on. Here it is. Isn't it nice? Now, I need the little guy, the little monoprop tanks. This is the first thing that I wanted to change. I wanted to put the monoprop tanks down here by the thrusters where they belong. You have all the parts unlocked for it now? With the exception of the upgraded solar panels, yeah, I do. Nice. That's offsetting our capsule center of mass so we can steer the thing during re-entry. There we go. And now what we really needed is we need Sephirotrons to bolster our launch escape system. This thing is not enough. So the rocket has a blackout window in its, or the pod has a blackout window, meaning if you do a pad abort, you don't go high enough up in the air for you to come back down and not die. Yeah, not die. The parachutes don't deploy fast enough. We need to make that launch escape system fly higher. How I've done it in the past is adding more rockets to it. The other thing, yeah, the monoprop tanks were one thing that I wanted, and yeah, the Sephirotrons were the other. The other thing I think we could add is launch escape RCS. We have the little ball tanks. So we might be able to get away with that. Oh, yeah, we can. Have you considered corn? Gentlemen, I give you corn. And then put this bad boy. Can we line it up with the ring? You know what? Go forward with it once, and then go forward with the thrusters. Sweet. All right, so let's go in here like this. Go into action group 4. We can work on doing some pad abort scenarios again. This is to steer the thing on the way up. It's an idea that's borrowed from Orion. Toggle RCS thrust. Okay. Activate that. Activate those. All right, let's see what the flight time is on this. Okay. And then for the abort action group, we need to undock that node. And it should pull the capsule with it in the fairing. And then 5 will be to separate that. And then 6 is pull the main chutes. All right. And make sure there are no Kerbals aboard. Last time we did this, they all died, or they would have died. So the capsule is put inside of a fairing. It's in the fairing, and it has a forward bow tail that actually pulls it off the SM, which is super cool. All right, so let's see what happens here. Call this crap John. How much thrust does the Sepratron make? 18. How much thrust does the LES make? 750. Not very supplemental here. All right. Okay, here we go. Fusion's fine, dude. I fixed everything. It was not fun, but I fixed it. Yeah, working on new cars is not... I mean, to replace the AT cooler lines on that car, I had to take the airbox out, which means, you know, that's not a big deal. Like, you know, take the airbox out. No. You had to take the upper airbox housing out. You had to take the air filter out. You had to take the lower airbox housing out. You have to unplug the MAF from the upper airbox housing. But the MAF wire harness is zip tied to the lower airbox housing because frick you. Then I had to take the battery out. You know, the battery's tucked underneath the cowl, so you have to undo the retaining clip, slide the thing forward, undo the terminals, pull the battery out, and then there's 4 bolts that have to undo the battery tray. So I had to do the battery tray, I had to do the battery, I had to take the airbox, 3 components out, I had to undo the MAF, I had to take that, undo the hose clamp, and then I had to take the wheel off. I had to take the left wheel off to replace the damn transmission cooler lines. Do you know if I needed to replace the transmission cooler lines in my 59, you know what I would do? Go underneath, unscrew one end, unscrew the other end with a 3/8 line tool, and replace it. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That's all you have to do. It's just one line. At least you didn't have to split the car in half. Well, that's what the Dodge is doing. It's all-wheel drive, pig. All right, ready? Launch escape system test number 1 with the upgraded system. 3, 2, 1. Not high enough. And there's the pressure vessel for the capsule. Yeah, so, yeah, the Fusion is 100% good to go. Yeah, there's a little bit of excess crankcase ventilation and vacuum. I think the PCV might be going, but other than that, yeah. What are the parachute settings? Basically deploy. At this altitude, Jim, they're deploy right away. Let's try that. And we also got to make sure that we enable RCS for heading control. That's important too. Yeah, we got to get the thing to go straight up. All right. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we do have offset mass. The Apollo launch escape system takes a capsule with it by itself here. I can show you. So they went to test this out in the desert with an Apollo capsule with its launch abort system on top of it, on top of a little Joe 2 rocket. So this is one of the engineers. I got to be careful with the audio. One of the roll control surfaces started malfunctioning. And so yeah, it started malfunctioning and started spinning the capsule and the rocket like crazy. And the rocket, during the abort here, during the abort, the rocket actually failed and it triggered the launch escape system. So this is really awesome footage of how the LES works. See, the rocket comes apart and it hit the aborter. That's awesome. It's so good. It's perfect, dude. Yeah. Dude, like, it looks like Kerbal. Oh my goodness. See, that's what I need our thing to do. That. Not that. Isn't that cool? She's coming apart at the seams, Captain! Pretty good, man. So yeah, they tested the Apollo launch escape system, and the rocket actually exploded, and really tested it, and it worked. The first successful failure of the program, you think? Yeah. You just have that randomly teed up? No, I just know where to look. It worked in anger. Yeah, exactly, Dino. That's a good way to put that, man. All right, so if we're gonna do this, I mean, we're wasting money blowing up capsules. Maybe add some tilt to give you some gyro stabilization. I don't want that. I want to ideally shoot away from the thing, Zarek. This thing has a little bit, the launch escape system has a little bit of asymmetric thrust to get you to kind of, it pulls the capsule out in a way. And we are dealing with an offset center of mass, so engineering mode time. I don't know. 2 LES towers 180 degrees off of each other. Would that work? Never thought of that. Huh. It jettisons everything below the heat shield, yes. Yeah, which is cool because our service module is a fairing. We made the SM out of fairings, dude. Pretty cool, huh? This capsule's slick, dude. You want to see what it looks like? Like a space configuration for this? That's what it looks like. This is probably one of the better capsules that I've designed. It is partially based off of Orion. It's analogous in function to it, but yeah, it's pretty good, man. Actually, Alex, you know what I was thinking, dudes? We should work on this tomorrow. Yeah, but Battlefield's coming out tomorrow, so I might come in. I mean, I budgeted one more day to fix the fusion, but it might be better, dudes, to maybe play early Kerbal before Battlefield tomorrow and do some tests with the LES, the launch escape system. Or maybe we play Kerbal and then play Battlefield later. I don't know. BF6 releases at 11. Yeah, that's going to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard to balance. Crap. Has there been an Orion escape system test? Yes. That's the Orion AA2 mission. So the AA2 mission is where they took a boilerplate, basically a boilerplate Orion, and the only real part of the launch abort system that's legit is from like this piece up. It was only testing the parts of the things that go with the capsule. So the bottom part here, this whole bow tail, is they just actually shoehorned an SRB in here, particularly a first stage ICBM, first stage for a Minotaur. Yeah, this was real. This took off from LC-46. We watched it on stream. Now watch. It's actually super cool. It's just like that Apollo test. It's the same exact thing, doing the same thing. Only instead of a Little Joe 2, they put a Minotaur first stage down there. It's super cool, dude. Watch this. They'll trigger it in a second. There it goes. Note the RCS that's up at the top there. Watch what it does. I would like to make ours do this. See the RCS firing up there? It'll fire it to turn it. Right? It reorients it, and then it'll poop the capsule out. Watch. Bye-bye. Cool, huh?
Discovery.
Can I get
Go
a
and throttle up.
medium? Can I get a medium iced Dunkin' latte, please? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, that footage is pretty good, dude. How many G's? Probably about 9. A launch escape system, you'll feel it, Bacon. If you're on that thing, you'll feel it. But at least you're feeling something, because if the launch abort system triggers on Orion, that means SLS exploded. Yeah, that would not be good. If you were attached to that when it exploded, yeah. So 9 G's, death. 9 G's, death. Yeah, I'll take the 9 G's. That's fine. Yeah. You'll feel it, but you'll be alive. Can I get a whiskey? Sir, this is a McDonald's. Okay, can I get a McWhiskey? What year is this? I believe the AA2 mission... Oh my god. was 2019. That's cool, dude. I want ours to do that. I'll figure out a way to get that to work. Yeah, 2019 feels like it was like maybe 2 years ago, not 6. Anyway, guys, we'll find some time to work on this. My brain's a little bit paced right now. So, yeah, this is our crew capsule. This is what we're going to use to rescue the Kerbals. Launch abort test is closer to the first successful Falcon 9 landing than to us. Okay. All right, I'm leaving. Anyway, we got the science that we needed. I retrofitted the capsule with the parts that we need. And what I want to try doing when we load this up, it'll probably be on Monday, because I want to play Battlefield tomorrow. I want to see what that's about. I'd like to play some Battlefield. And then we got Flame Trench. And then we got Racing after that. So... Petit Le Mans. Yep. You gonna mess with the level editor? I'll probably do that after Flame Trench, dude. Look at your X, please. That was the Orion AA2 mission, Chuck. Battlefield launches at 11. That's an hour before my normal start time. You did not get it. Yeah, so fellas, that's gonna do it for KSP after hours. We got the science that we needed. It wasn't that much. We didn't play that much Kerbal today, but yeah, I'm gonna mess with Battlefield tomorrow, I think, and we'll dial in a nice launch abort system for this thing next week. Yeah, that should be good. Any raids tonight? Yeah, I think we could. I think Etal's streaming. Yeah, he is. On the Twitch side of things, let's go give Italix a raid. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Battlefield. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Battlefield, and we'll go we'll Battlefield, Flame Trench, and Racing tomorrow. We got Petit Le Mans tomorrow for Racing. It's gonna be another long day. When are you planning to do the BF6 campaign? There's a campaign. I don't know. So I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. We'll be in here probably an hour early. Have a good night, everybody. On the Twitch side, go raid Italix, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.